Hi, how's everyone? I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and welcome if you're new. Remember, I said the fairies have been wanting to talk for about a week and they want to do a love reading. So here's the love reading with the fairies. From what I got from this, there may be somebody who's a little bit in their head about things. They're a little bit um, bound up with some fears, with some um, negative self talk, struggling with being honest with what they want and what they need. So let's get down to it. Just remember, please, that not all messages will resonate for every one of you the same. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You are all at different points in the timeline. Like I say, I can read the script, but I can't tell which character you all individually play or where you choose to stand on the stage. I can only read the energies. So let's start with the first pile here. We had some very encouraging cards, and then we get the negative ones, and then that was what was telling me that there's somebody here who is in this will he, won't he, will she, won't she, can I, maybe, I don't know, but I want to. The heart is there. So the first card we got was the Singer of Courage. So somebody is struggling with getting courage enough to come forward. And then the next card we got was Honesty. So somebody is struggling to come forward with being honest about something. Um, the Singer of Courage represents transmuting fear into bravery, self discipline, moral strength, and breaking through limiting beliefs. On top of that, we've got honesty, and it's a call to be clear in your intent and your words. Be honest. What is that? Have tact and truth, idealism, and a sharp mind. Now, the thing with honesty is if you look, his throat chakra is very dark. Well, it's not very dark, but it's not lit up bright like in the other cards. And it seems, and so his mouth also is closed. And his eyes look like he is really in an energy of really wanting to say something. I heard I urgently need to be honest with you. This also, if this goes the other way, it could be somebody who needs to urgently be honest with themselves. Now, if you can see a little bit of this like bright lightning kind of light, it's because his mouth is closed and his throat chakra is blocked. So now all of this is bouncing around inside of him, and it's detrimental to the spirit when it does that. So there's somebody here who is struggling with being honest, and it's taking a lot of courage to think about doing so. When I asked for clarity and where this could be um, expressed, I got the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups in the upright represents like apathy. It is the cup after the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is celebration. Okay, so we're just going to go through the numbers. The Ace of Cups is the presentation of the love. The Two of Cups is the accepting of the connection and the entering into a relationship. The Three of Cups is the celebratory period. It's the honeymoon period, not necessarily a honeymoon proper, but it's the meeting of the friends. It's the having dinner parties to celebrate this new found connection. In the Four of Cups, it's the after honeymoon. It's the how is the what do they say when the honeymoon wears off? When the honeymoon phase wears off? For me, vulgarly, I mean, we are going to be talking about love and stuff, so um, I can't mince words. The Four of Cups energy is that post nut clarity. It's like it was good, but now it's like I could either way. It's fine. That's the thing about the Four of Cups. It's fine. It's like there's nothing to break it, but there's nothing really there's nothing really holding it together either. It's fine. Both people are just kind of going through the motions, being taken care of. It's comfortable and settled and not like, sneaking around celebrating anymore. It's like getting down to the brass tacks of actually running and being in the relationship. And somebody here with this in reverse, somebody here it's lost the luster. But let me just clarify. Let me find the card in the other deck because I write notes on the cards, so I want to make sure I'm getting this right because it feels like somebody was in that apathy, but now they're kind of coming out of it, and I want to know which way they're going to go with this. Are they going to rediscover the love, or are they going to leave it behind? Because I don't see any indication here of anything being left behind. But I also don't see the renewal. I see the struggle. I see the struggling. That's what I see. So let me find that Four of Cups real quick. Am I missing it? Where is it? Here we go. Four of Cups in reverse is clarity, yeah. So I can't read that. So tiny. Oof, I can't read that. But it's clarity about the situation. Four of Cups in reverse. So I think what this pile means is that somebody is having to have courage and be honest about this loss of interest in a situation. Now, this could be a situation that they are in that is like a third party, or maybe they're just considering somebody new. This could also be an energy of coming out of that apathy, right? Maybe you or the person, I don't know who this is resonating with, maybe there was a feeling of apathy, like the shine had come off, but then you went in, someone went in and had that hard come to yourself moment about being honest and having courage about what they wanted, what they needed, what they saw in the relationship, maybe what they didn't see, and now there's that clarity. In the upright, it does mean apathy. So in the reverse, maybe they're coming out of that apathy. Let's look at the second pile. Here we have the Master Maker, and this is very earth kind of energy. This is very thinking energy. You see, he's standing on her head with his foot right on her third eye chakra, and he is receiving insight. You see, his spear is lit up. And this is practical problem solving. It's creative problem solving. What does that say? Oh, it's improving yourself and falling back on traditional principles. So there may be, I don't see, this is where I was getting the feeling of maybe settling a little bit, coming to practical, like this very Taurus energy, tradition for tradition's sake. But on top of that, we have Tobaira of the Waters. This is a healing card, and this is self healing. Okay, accepting change, um, important choices, serenity, and a change of emotion. See what I was saying? Maybe somebody was apathetic about something, but then um, now they had a change of heart. But let's be careful that you're not just falling back into something that's settled because it's comfortable, because you know it, because it's stable and it's safe. And I get that. I get wanting to be in something that's safe. And now they're telling me that some people may be coming to trying to think about, yeah, but it's not passionate like it was before. But you're safe. You're cared for. You're healing. You know, you are not in any danger. You're loved, but it's boring. That's what I'm hearing. You're loved. It's fine, but it's like something about it is boring. And when I ask for clarity on that, we have the Queen of Cups and Judgment. The Queen of Cups is very open with her heart. This is Pisces energy. There's a connection here that's very spiritual. It's very caring. It's very nurturing. It's almost somebody almost has the ability to be psychic about anticipating the needs of their partner. And judgment is calling up something that was old, that may have been put to rest, and reviewing and reassessing. It's cute in this card. You have the little, I don't know if you can see it. You have a cat here lording over this spread of cards, right? And you have the Fool and the Moon. And I can't recognize that other one, but below it is the Three of Swords. So there is some past heartbreak, but I heard, did you do that to yourself? Did you break your own heart thinking about moving on? Or did you maybe stray? Did somebody maybe stray because this was boring and now they're having that change of heart? Because the person involved was that Queen of Cups. It's like she was so good to me, or he was so good to me, and the anticipation, and they were always there, and they were thinking of me the whole time. But it's boring. So let's go on to the next pile. This is where I got a little bit of the negativity. First, we have Mother God came forward, the Mother God card, and this is like okay, I don't know how to describe this. The card represents the sacred safe space where you can grow. It's like the womb of the universe. Okay, this is Mother God energy, and this is the sacred womb in which our goals grow and form. It's the receptacle of growth. There could be a pregnancy here. Um, it's receiving the life force for your manifesting. Okay, so what they're saying is the situation is very fertile for growth and healing and love. But then we got, oh wait, yeah, okay. Then we got this asshole, the meddler. Okay, the meddler. This is tying, okay, so it does say tying up loose ends, but it's the feeling of sabotage. It's a fixer, fixing things that don't need to be fixed. Okay, it's also could be gossip. But it's like the way the Bodak used to come out for me was, it was somebody who was like, oh, you're gonna go see your girl, um but your car was like your car needed work or something like that. So your friend came along and said, I can do that, I can fix that for you, and then it'll take about an hour, and then you can go see your girl. But then he got under the hood, and the job was way out of his pay range, right? He could not fix it. So now you have this car and all the pieces that are all out, and nothing is fixed, and now you're delayed in getting what you want, going to what you want. This is kind of what it feels like. And he this card, if you can see, is sitting next to this beautiful Tabira of the waters. It's almost like he knows that this situation can't move on yet, so he's sabotaging things along the way. And it's right here on top of the the mother god herself. When I asked for clarity about that, I got the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is recognition for hard work. So there may be something here where somebody doesn't want to move on until they get recognized for their participation in this relationship. It's like you're sabotaging yourself because someone is sabotaging their happiness by saying, I want to be recognized for what I've been putting in. And yes, of course, everyone wants that recognition, but this is more of a malicious way. This is like, she doesn't appreciate me, and or he doesn't appreciate it, and there's better out there for me. It's just this meddling kind of energy, and this also could be somebody in the mix, but it could also be, for some in the collective, that own inner negative self-talk. And the reason I say that is because this other negative card that came out, this energy is called the Glankener, and I liken him to the energy of Grima Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings, where he sits in your ear and whispers these lies to you. And this could be someone in your energy, or it could be you whispering these things to yourself. And this is a sly, smooth talker who comes in with lies and flattery and illusion, but those illusions are delusional, okay? It's also an energy of lust blindness. It's just wanting the sensuality of something without actually um, investing anything in the person or yourself, okay? Um, it's a call to dig deeper. There is glamour here. There is some kind of facade. Um, the idea of glamour is that there's a spell or something, and you weave spells with words. So this sly, smooth talker has maybe glamored themselves with this facade of sincerity, but underneath it there's nothing there. With the Glankener, we also had um, the Bright Mother, but in reverse. I can't show the whole card because she's got a naked tushy and a little tattoo on it. So I don't know if you can see. This is what she looks like upright. It's the Bright Mother. And then she came in the reverse. This was significant because I don't have reversals in this deck. So the idea that the Bright Mother came in reverse is significant. In the in the upright, this is the feminine energy. This is giving and fertility. This is shelter. This is the Queen of Cups here. And here she is in the reverse. And this means that there is a difficulty in giving and receiving of nurturing. And that came in right on top of that sly, smooth talker. There's some energy here that may be telling you they don't deserve you, or you don't deserve them. If it's the you don't deserve them, it could be that negative self-talk. If it's somebody saying they don't deserve you, we've got a sly third party in the mix, okay? The meddler, the fixer. It could be a friend, because look, it came out with the friends in the friend group. It didn't come out reversed, so for the moment, this energy of the friends is in the upright. They're honest and loyal friends. This is the Three of Cups energy. This is the celebration that comes before the Four of Cups. I heard they're reminding you of how wonderful that was, and to get out of your own head. Now, like I said, someone, you or the other person. This is the Three of Cups. It's the friend group, the helpers. These are the real helpers. And you had the meddler here who comes in trying to give advice with this Glankener energy. How does she think that she rates? Or how do you think that you rate? It's that whispering, like that's what I've kept seeing, was Grima Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings, where he sits in the ear of this king who is losing his strength and taken over by a negative energy. And Grima Wormtongue just keeps filling him with lies and flattery, and that's exactly what the Glankener does. So here we have the besties coming in. like flying in with good intentions and support and cooperation. Because this Glankener has put someone in the collective in this negative bright mother energy where they're having trouble accepting this nurturing and this love, even the self love. Okay? On top of that, when I asked for clarity, I got the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So the Queen of Swords, that is Libra Aquarius energy, air energy, intellectual. She is the dealer of justice, where the King of Swords is the judge and jury. He is not the executioner. The Queen swings the sword, which means she will look at all the information and then make a decision. And it will be impartial. It will look cold sometimes because truth has no emotion to it. Okay. Next to that, we've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is very sincere. He might not come in fast. None of the knights stay very long, but this queen is coming in with an energy of sincerity and trying the sincere desire to put things right. Now, this could be an outside energy, but it could also be whoever is resonating with this. This is how you're going to change this. You have to come to it with sincere, unbiased truth in order to change it. Okay? And you have to be honest with the person because we've got honesty here. If you're apathetic or if you're coming out of apathy, you have to be honest with yourself about why. And you have to be honest with the other person. And that's going to be hard because I feel like in the collective, this has to do with straying away from the original relationship because, like I said, of that boredom. Oh, I hate ads. There. So let's get to the bottoms of the deck. Now here with the bottom of the fairy deck, we've got Laced the Moon's Daughter. She is one of two of the Moon's Daughters in this deck, and she represents two of the Sphinxes. And the Sphinxes designate a cross point, a passageway. But you can't go through. You can't go to the next level until you answer her riddles. So, for some in the collective here, there may be some stagnancy because there's something mystery or something to figure out. Just plainly, there's something to figure out. There's a riddle here. This is, how does it say? Connect with your higher self. Explore the deep mind. Somebody's gonna have to go inside themselves and find some deep answers. The unknown shadow inside. Again, like I said, it's moon energy. She's one of the moon's daughters, and the moon makes us tackle what's underneath the ego because the sun is the ego. And the moon is the truth underneath. It's not always pretty in the shadows, but it's the truth. It's just as true as what's in the light of day, is what the ego allows to be seen, is what we don't allow to be seen. Both are just as valid. It's just that we don't always allow ourselves to explore that shadow. You know why? Because we're afraid of that truth. Because what we allow in the light is exactly that. It's what we allow. What we allow others to see. What we allow ourselves to tell other people. It's truth. It's what the light shines on it, but it's not necessarily the truth. Okay, the moon underneath is where we have to deal with those issues. And one of the issues that somebody is dealing with is this or that. This card is Indie. He represents indecision. What do I do? Do I stay or do I go now? How does it go? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. So that's indecision. Do I stay or should I go? It's in and out, wishy-washy, indecision, and fear. Underneath that, though, I mean, come on. We've got the fairy godmother. I heard you wished for this, and here it is. Now, I will say that the bottoms of the decks do represent things that are possibly in the future. Okay, so this may be things that we are coming to in the future. So maybe in the future, somebody's going to be tackling those shadow aspects of themselves and trying to make that decision, that indecision. So here we've got the Ace of Wands. That's that Mars energy came out yesterday. We pulled it. Mars is now direct, so there's passion again, there's ambition again, there's vitality, there's a power boost to our manifestations. I'm so thankful that Mars is now direct, and it's direct in Cancer, which is interesting because Cancer is represented by the moon, and here we have one of her daughters. Can you see that here? We have one of the moon's daughters. So here's Cancer energy, and here's Mars direct. We've got the Ace of Wands in the upright. This is a power boost from the divine to go into the shadow and figure out the truth. So underneath, we've got Indy and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Both of these are the same energy. This is absolutely the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is balancing two different things. Usually it's work-life balance. So that may be playing in with this work-life balance may be one of the aspects of, do I stay or do I go? In the reverse, oh, I should really look for that one. In the reverse, oh, okay. So in the upright, the Two of Pentacles is that work-life multitasking balance. I'm busy with this, I'm busy with work, I'm busy, with the kids and with the routine. And it's being handled very skillfully. But in the reverse, it might mean that some of those responsibilities are tumbling a little bit. So this person may be feeling unstable or unable to go into a new situation because they have responsibilities, and those responsibilities seem to be very overwhelming at the moment. I'm going to leave it at that because I think I'm right about that. Underneath that, that's where we have the fairy godmother and the Six of Pentacles. See? The fairy godmother is a wish. Your dreams come true. I heard the song from Cinderella. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. And here it is. Bam, here's your wish. She's coming in. And look, it's almost like she looks just like Indy. Here Indy is balancing a big orb with a little orb. And here comes the fairy godmother with this big orb, but here in her other hand, I don't know if you can see it, is this little orb. It looks like the sun and the moon. This balancing act here. And one is the wish and one is doubt. Did I get this backwards? Okay. And here with the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles as the wish or the dream coming true. This is a help. Also, let's read this card. It says a small gift, a wish for out of nowhere. Okay. Grace and helpful lessons. A little nudge. Ooh. Oh, you catch a break. Okay. Say thank you. Oh, that's on the bottom of the card. You've got this potential wish come true or dream come true. When it comes, don't forget to say thank you to the universe, because it's coming with the Six of Pentacles, or it's bringing the Six of Pentacles. So if somebody was here with this Two of Pentacles Three of Pentacles, recognition. You're not receiving recognition in what you're trying to manifest, because that was on Mother God, the womb of creation. And then you had the meddler. So somebody was meddling in something that someone wanted to manifest for themselves. And as the Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking this is work related. We are seeing a lot of instability in the economic things going on right now. People are losing their jobs, benefits are getting cut. There is a lot of instability in the collective right now. So people are not so apt to be making decisions based on the heart at the moment, okay? But with these cards coming in at the bottoms of the decks, that is changing. And it's changing because now Mars energy has gone direct. So all that passionate, ambitious energy. I heard authority is coming back. Our personal power is coming. Be call back your power. There are rituals, there are spells, there are meditations you can look up to call back your power. Because in this last cycle, where the energy was very reserved and very hard to tap into, we may have been putting out intentions all over the place, hoping that something would take root. So now all of that energy is kind of out there willy nilly, scattered in the collective. Call back your power. Call it back from anything or anyone that wasn't working in your favor. Now that Mars is direct, call in your power. The Six of Pentacles, I love this because this is enough economic stability to share. Finally, comes after the Four of Pentacles, which is being very stingy and very careful and very protective of your investments, because there's not a lot. You only have four. And then after the four, you have the Five of Pentacles, where maybe somebody took a gamble and lost. And now then they were in an energy of loss and wandering. Okay. Now we're at the Six of Pentacles, because the fairy godmother came in and granted a wish. A dream is coming true. It could be something big, it could be something small. Everybody's dreams and wishes are different. Okay, some people, their dream or their wish is just to be able to pay the bills. And that right there would make their life so much more free of stress that they could come back and reinvest some of themselves into the relationship that had gone boring, right? That had gone apathetic. So here with the Six of Pentacles, it represents equal distribution of resources, energy, effort, and time. Those are all pentacle energies. Now, the thing about the Six of Pentacles that we have to remember is that sometimes the distribution is according to need, and it doesn't look fair across the board. But that's because it's based on need. So in this recovery period, somebody may be giving a little bit more to themselves and less to the other person, and to the other person it looks unequal. But the energy is being distributed. That's, Queen of Swords energy is distributing the truth regardless of emotion. And sometimes that needs to come into play in the distributing of that Pentacles energy. I have to give more to me than I give to you at the moment. But please don't think that it means I don't love you. It just means that Tobira of the Waters is and Bright Mother in the reverse means that I have not been nurturing to myself. I have not been healing myself. And if you come into a relationship unhealed, in this blanketer energy, allowing your negative self-talk to tell you that you don't need this healing at the moment, or you don't deserve this healing at the moment, then you're not going to be able to love that other person the way they deserve to have that love distributed. Six of Pentacles. So I'm gonna leave that there because I don't want to go any further with the bottoms of the decks. So we'll go ahead and get some ancestor oracle messages for the collective. I hope that helped. So I guess the main thing that we're dealing with here is there could be a renewal of a relationship that had gone bland. And it's because there was some financial strain here. It could be Capricorn energy involved here. Capricorns, they take things very personally when the economics of the relationship or their, you know, monetary status takes a hit. So there could have been somebody here who had a loss. We had the Three of Pentacles, we had the Six, and there could be somebody here who took a loss, and that loss hit their self-esteem, and that's where the Glankener came in. You're not worth it. You're not, you know, blah blah. It's that inner negative self-talk here. And with that nurturing card in the reverse, they could have taken this out on themselves by not giving any healing energy to themselves. But then they're telling me that it could go the other way too, with that six of Pentacles and um, the fairy godmother. There's going to be a blessing here. When it comes in, say thank you, and then distribute it accordingly. Accordingly, even if that means giving more to you than the other person, or more to the other person and than to you, because all this has to do with healing the relationship. I can't tell you all individually, you're not all in the same kind of relationship. It could have been that you were stingy, or you were kind of so worried about things on the outside that you weren't investing anything in your person, in your partner, or in the stability of the relationship. You're just kind of stewing in this disappointment. So, in that case, when the blessing comes around, you would want to reinvest in your partner. You would want to reassure them that the love is there. It was just you were in a bad place, and thank them for um, being understanding and open to reconciliation. Again, for some of you in the collective, it will go the other way. When the blessing comes in, you need to heal yourself first. But honesty and courage here is reminding you that whatever you decide, whatever path you take to heal this relationship, you must communicate that to your partner and be honest with yourself and have courage to actually step up and do the work. So now we're going to go to the ancestor oracle messages. I hope this is resonating. Oh, no, 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 no. I apologize. No ancestor oracle messages. We're getting love quotes today. I hope they're not too loud. I usually shuffle everything off camera and deal off camera because the shuffling is very loud in the mic. But let's see what the love quotes. Let's see what these two have to say to each other, please. Okay. You looked at me and my soul was set on fire. Your kisses give me life. Oh, I miss you intensely. Says it's terrifying in the void, but at least I can feel you. That is a 5D connection. That's a soulmate connection. There's telepathy here. There may be a separation here. It could be no contact, or it could just be emotional detachment here. But somebody is saying, in the 5D, in the dream state, at night, when they're asleep and their subconscious is in the void, it's dark in there. It's lonely in there, but at least in there they can feel their soulmates. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we can get for these two. Uh-oh, is this a song? Oh boy. Wish I could remember. Let me think about this. This is called Become the Beast, and it's by Caroline, Krilene, and the most prominent lyric here is, "Do I terrify you, or do you feel alive?" Somebody made so this that line is describing something where the connection is so um I don't want to say volatile, but I felt like electricity. It's so live, it's so intense that it it's like a shock, like the paddles clear and the heart is restarted, and it's a shock and it's terrifying, and that line is saying, "Do I terrify you, or do you feel alive?" That's hot. This says, oh, these are too many. Hang on. I'll I'll take the one that stood out. It says, "It's taking every bit of strength to not reach out to you." So this could be a relationship that is on hold, or there is a separation here. Could this be something where the person couldn't come forward because of their financial situation? Maybe they have been thinking about this relationship the whole time, but there has been nothing to invest into it until now. It's taking every bit of strength not to reach out to you. And negative self-talk was keeping somebody from speaking up. Remember, we did have honesty and courage here. A couple more, please. That's too many. We'll just get a few more and then we'll wrap this up for the love reading today. There we go. "My life is a clusterfuck and I don't want you anywhere near it." Yeah, somebody's getting some stuff in order. "Though the first time you touched me, my heart exploded." Yep, that's that electricity. Clear. Oh, they want me to keep that one. Okay. This is another song. It's by the band X Ambassadors, and the song is called Lightost. It says, "Swear that I'm yours, and I'll prove that I'm right." So it says here, but if you... Oh, yeah. Okay. The line is, "But if you'd stay, if you just stay for the night, swear that I'm yours, and I'll prove that I'm right." Aww. She doesn't care, or whatever, that person doesn't care about your financial situation. They just want you in their bed. My goodness, just take your pants off already. Stop stressing. That's the healing that you need. I just want to be yours, Arctic Monkeys. So I will leave it at that. Did leave it? No? A couple more? Okay, they're telling me a couple more. Yeah, they want you to know, they want whoever is resonating with this to know that the person that is your partner, whether it's your soulmate, the person that this Four of Cups apathy had took you away from them, wants you to know that that financial shit means nothing. They just want your essence in their life. Basically, take your pants off. get in my bed. I don't care if you're broke. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you don't have. Because remember the fairy godmother with the wish granted and the Six of Pentacles. If you allow yourself to have this connection, the connection will bring the riches that you are lacking. You don't want to go into this relationship because you think you're too broke, but going into the relationship is going to free up so much of your positive energy that you're actually going to be able to recover some of the, stability that you think you lack. All right? The connection is, yeah, you were. Says, I was an idiot. Yes, you were. I'm okay. I miss you. I love you. I want to talk. So that's what we have for the love reading with the fairies. I hope that resonated. Um, if you're vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share my video. It helps the algorithm get my content seen. In the description, you'll find my email and donation links. I am available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. And for any small donation, I would love to do you a 3-card spread as a thank you. So email, Venmo, Cash App in my description. I appreciate any and all feedback. Leave me a comment. Signal boost, donation. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. What do we have coming up? We've got Pisces and a collective read. Okay, Pisces has a lot going on in it right now. It's representing a cleaning out of the collective subconscious. And there's a lot of deep, dark soul work going on in the depths here for everyone across the board. So I will get to another Pisces read. We will delve into that. And then we'll have just a general collective read coming up maybe today or tomorrow. So thank you so much for sticking with me until I see you again in the next couple days. Okay, thanks. Bye.